Ready to roll here, and on the hill, Frankie Montas. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Okay, all set to go. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and an easy out to start the game. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. That one outside. Now 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses. Swing and a ground ball. Alonso steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Brandon Nimmo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That one missing inside. And a foul ball. That one not close. Ball 3. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. Here's the Mets lineup now.
The right fielder.
They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering upstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And at first, here's Pete Alonso. Another solid power season. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Soto over at first with 1 away. Just missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Let's go, Frankie.
Montas back to work. And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Taylor gets under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ball one, no strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, 2 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Torrens makes the catch. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it stays fair.
Batting 6, the catcher, Luis.
So digging in, Luis Torrens. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next pitch is outside, and the count even 1-1. Line to left. Stanton hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
And now Brett Beatty. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove,
Batting
but
eight,
you will
the
get some
second
high
baseman,
fives. You know, when you
Mlb.
make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ronnie Mauricio, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike. McNeil, the lead runner, out at second. Mauricio on at first with 2 down. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Esquera. Montas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 255 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1 strike.
A little bit low, and 1-1. And strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out to short, Lindor. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Zingy, you look at the sequence right there. 3 pitches, all hard stuff up in the zone. It's another example of the way pitchers like to attack hitters in the sport today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can execute those pitches and not leave them in the middle part of the zone, those are tough pitches to do much with. They're just tough to get on top of, and a lot of times they have that rising appearance we talk about so much. Pretty much blew them away right there.
DJ LeMahieu in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. At the wall, and it's out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Rodon ready. Here it comes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Soto in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now with the Subway Series. Out of the 4th, and now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The 3-1. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here is Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And the 0-1.
Whoa. 1-1.
The Yanks hitless so far in the game. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one drifts inside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing.
And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that'll do it. One left for the Yankees, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Bottom four, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso.
No, that's the
Well,
ball.
these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. That one missed. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two and two.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Catcher, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. And it is 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And that is that. Back now with the Subway Series.
The third baseman,
and now, Jazz
13,
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Montas back to work. And downstairs.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. This to third. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The batter, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
One down, base is empty. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
So Goldie strikes out here.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Number 25.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. Grounded out his first time. Ball one there.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Brett Beatty.
Beatty.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the
Number
strike zone.
10.
We're seeing more fastballs
baseman,
in that location.
Ronnie.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And that's in there at the knees. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. In the air, right field. Judge makes the play, and that ends the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
One and two.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Flied to right his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
The Yankees down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch to LeMahieu. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Dominguez, 22 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Pulls that one foul.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next pitch inside, ball 1. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Next one in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely
Now
and just
batting,
bunched him
the
up
shortstop,
on the inside part of the
Francisco
plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Lindor.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Pitch misses. 2-0.
2-0.
And that's in there at the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. Hard hit right side. Off balance throw in time. Lindor retired.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. A strikeout and a walk. And he gets tied up right there.
No ball.
Talk
1
about
strike.
tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Misses
Nope,
off
that's
the
off the plate.
inside. And that's ball 1. Outside.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one pulled foul. Outside
balls,
low.
2
And
strikes.
that's ball 3. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle. So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. Meanwhile,
1-0.
activity in the bullpen. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Razoban also throwing. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Towards first, and it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
1 down. Now Giancarlo Stanton. Matassa moved to first.
he's in there,
Bellinger
sorry.
dives back.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bellinger goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's too high.
Boog, that's really good discipline. A 2-0 count. The opportunity to tie up the ball game with 1 swing. And it was close, but not to his liking. It's a good take.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's the strike. And the count is 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Chisholm struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is fouled back. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Devin Williams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Williams.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton warming up as well. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Got him. And now 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
Designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike. Outside low, 3-1.
3-1.
This to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mets,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
75.
Reed Garrett.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ben Rice.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
That one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
41.
bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So digging in, Brett Beatty.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just
No.
missed.
No, that's a ball. 2-0.
And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Two balls.
Gonna really
two
need to
strikes.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And
Three
that's
balls.
off
Two
the
strikes.
inside edge. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball
second
travel a
baseman,
little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. A switch hitter batting right. That
Ball
misses. Ball one. Foul ball there. The 1-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missing there. It's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Two down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. That one at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That is the inning. No runs, no hit. Ready to go now. Now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Inside.
No, that's a
and
ball.
we are underway. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Frankie.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, left field, down the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Aaron Judge in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, bases empty. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Judge at first, one gone. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that misses. Ball one. Two outs. And that one cutting but missing down low.
Get out of here, Yankees. Swing.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
3-0 down. And ball four, two aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Brandon Nimmo. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Sliced hard but foul. Rodon ready. Here comes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning,
right
got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Kicks and fires. Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses. Now 3-1. Pete Alonso up next for the Mets. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Pete Alonso. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses outside. 2-2. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Montas back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 25.
Now the catcher up to hit, J.C. Esquera. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Low.
That's too low. And it's 2-1. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Nimmo makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So runner at second, 2 down. LeMahieu getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Volpe at second with 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. Just off the outside edge. Next offering is fouled back. And that drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. A changeup missing. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now Brett Beatty. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That just misses. 1-2 to count. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Over to Goldie. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, top half of the 3rd inning, and here is Jason Dominguez. Dominguez, 22 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one hit to right. Soto makes the grab. 1 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bellinger up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Soto gets under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He reached on a walk his first time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor has a beat on it. And makes the grab. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. And that is out of play. Yo 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike two.
1 and 2.
Up and in, 2 and 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just
Batting
dominating
the
these
center
hitters.
fielder,
It doesn't look like it's a
Taylor.
fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now the center fielder, Taylor. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1-0.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering upstairs. Check swing, called strike. Off the mark there, and it's 3 and 2. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
What a battle.
The
It's not
left
always
fielder,
easy
number
laying off a
9,
3-2
Brandon
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Nimmo.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Here goes the runner in the
1 ball,
dirt.
2 strike.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses there. Now 2 and 2. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. He's out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Lindor.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Late swing fouled off. And it's even up.
Hot.
And a swing and a miss. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now with the
Leading off
Subway
for the
Series.
Yankees, the third baseman,
The batter
number
now,
13,
Jazz Chisholm
Jazz
Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 25.
J.C. Esquera stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. And he pumps in a strike. And ball 1. Oh, and he hit him.
Hit my pitch. Take your base.
The batter, number 11.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, doubled his first time up.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Queens, John Chambi and Chris Singleton.
The right fielder.
And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
That misses. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
McNeil stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, 2-1. Popped up. Goldie settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Back now with the
Leading off
Subway
for the
Series.
Yankees, the second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Montas back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Way upstairs, and it's 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. On a line out towards center. And it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Into the bullpen and gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Baden batting with one down, takes a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now with the Subway Series. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Stanton now. And there's a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Activity in the bullpen. Reed Garrett, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Brazoban getting loose as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hot shot to third. Baden to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in the dirt. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Montas is done in this one, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Clay
the Mets,
Holmes into the game.
Number 35.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Clay Holmes.
Go ahead run on base. Now a chance for J.C. Esquera. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. That one just misses.
2-2.
On the ground, Lindor. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here at Citi Field. Well, we go bottom 6th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hamilton, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Nimmo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Two outs. Not
Two
even
balls,
close
no strike.
there. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of
the
inning
game,
number 7.
the shortstop,
And now Anthony Volpe. Out to short, Lindor. To first, 1 up, 1 down. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Got him. 2-way down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to short. Lindor and to first. And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching for the
Tim
Yankees.
Hill takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been
41.
excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and
Hill.
that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Juan Soto
Lead
now.
up for the
He's
Mets,
already homered in
the
this
right
game.
fielder, Juan Soto.
First pitch misses. And that one clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Headed towards the corner. This one looks like trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Stanton gets it back in quickly, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that one Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Man at second. That's down and in.
One strike.
The 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
3-2.
Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Laser base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Line drive, dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
The catcher, number 13,
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reed Garrett.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, 1-run game. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. There's the strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Austin Warren, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Ball.
On the ground right side, and it stays fair. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring
Belly.
position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So the tying run at second. This one chopped up the middle. Mauricio throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Way high.
2 strikes.
With the tying run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Ben Rice. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. 0 for 3 in this one.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And that's through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the ground, a short could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And now the DH, Jason Dominguez. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. It's Aaron Judge now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Let's go, Frankie.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And Judge spoils that one.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one.
Got him.
Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The 35, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
No ball. 2 strike.
2 out, space is empty. That
That's
one
a
off
ball.
the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. And he dodges that fastball.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Struck him out looking. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. This is the Subway Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Rodon ready. Here comes. In the air, right side. Judge makes the grab, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
A little bit low.
That's low.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. Pete Alonso waiting to hit for the Mets. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Stanton should have this one. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and here's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Come on, Frankie.
Montas back to work. That
One
one
ball,
not
no
close.
strike.
Ball one. Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
In there at the knees for a strike. And there's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. And downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a little bit low.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge sizes this one up. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
First offering, and it just misses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. That's inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. There's a strike. And that's fouled off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And 1-2.
1-2. Whoa. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Top of the third, no score. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. The other way, and foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Citi Field, here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
The lefty fires. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Ronnie Mauricio now.
Mauricio.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Backed off the plate that time.
This count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Beatty gets his lead at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That clips the zone, and that's strike 2. Got him! And that is a big first out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to right, his first time.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
Lindor.
And fouled off. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Rodon sets and deals. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 left for the Mets, and we are still scoreless. Back now with the Subway Series. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Two and two.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. First pitch just misses. 4th inning underway, no score. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And first offering is fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground. Mauricio fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So the Yanks go in order. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ground ball to the right side. LeMahieu on to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's filled up.
Okay.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Up next for the
Man at
Mets,
first with 1
the
gone.
designated
Jeff
hitter,
McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. And that's downstairs and outside. Late swing, foul to the left. Rodon fires.
Ball.
He swings, floats it into left, and that's just foul. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Line line drive, base hit. Alonso is waved home. He'll score and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Luis Torrens now at the plate. That's hard hit in the line. That's a base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couple of singles back to back. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
2 on, 1 out. Brett Beatty, the next to hit, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Here's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he went around. That's ruled a swing. McNeil on third. Beatty at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He goes down looking. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Queens, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Giancarlo Stanton. Montas back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Chisholm takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And
3 balls, 2
downstairs.
strikes.
And there's ball
Ball
4.
Take your base.
The batter, the first baseman.
Runner on at
Paul
first with 1 gone.
Goldschmidt.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Clay Holmes getting loose out there. Lovelady, the lefty, warming up as well.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Alonso toss to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Check swing. No appeal. 2-1. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so
9,
credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Nimmo.
Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. And left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
One and two.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now with the Subway Series. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Esquera. Ball 1, no strikes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Nimmo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Right side, boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now here is Juan Soto. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Number 70. A rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. Williams getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one is going to go. His 19th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 70, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
To the left side, but it is well foul. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. McNeil, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here.
baseman,
Pretty
number
simple
7,
in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So 2 down now, and here is Brett Beatty. That's to third. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Back-to-back base hits. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 1. Two outs, bases are full. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one to first. Goldie takes it to the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Dominguez.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hard hit to third. Beatty to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Clay Holmes up and throwing. Razoban also throwing. And that one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. The Mets leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 down. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And now it's even up.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch is inside. 3-1 now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That one lifted to left. Chisholm drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
That's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a curve drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a ball evens the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1. Fought off foul.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mets go down quickly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Garrett back to work. And that is out of play. Comes up empty. Activity in the bullpen. Austin Warren, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one not close. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. The Yanks down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Goldie up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
One ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 outs. Inside. And that's ball 2. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Rips one to right, and foul ball.
That's a ball. Full count.
J.C. Esquera waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Yankees,
a new pitcher from the pen, Devin
number
Williams.
38.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. Check swing. Went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
The catcher, number
Luis
13.
Torrens
Luis.
up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Torrens.
Runner on the go. This one in the dirt.
0-1.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
That's great location on that pitch, right
The
on
third
the
baseman,
edge of the
number
strike
7.
zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Beatty
No,
stands
that's
in
a
with
ball.
2 away as he takes a ball. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Just missed. Man on second, 2 down. And delivers outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mets leave 1. They're up 2-0. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Austin Warren.
Now
A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 44, Austin Warren.
Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera.
Number 25.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Volpe into box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The Mets up by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And ball one to LeMahieu.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And another ball.
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.